There was a time when expensive cars were designed with beauty and aesthetics the only consideration. A time when the demands of function would not define a car's design, and wealthy buyers expected no less than fine styling. Fast forward to today and we find cars are formed around engineering necessity. We see modern designs looking overcomplicated and fussy in appearance. Except it seems this car, the enigmatic Porsche Panamera Sport Turismo. Is this a super fast estate car? Is it a luxury car? Or perhaps it's a sports car? Well, it's certainly unusual. Living in its own niche, this latest update of the Porsche Panamera Sport Turismo is a highly appealing prospect for the wealthy few who want something a bit different. The few who might want to run it out on the outside lane of an autobahn, where unshackled it will hammer along at well over 180 miles per hour, or perhaps deploy stealth mode through towns and cities on pure electric power. So, what's it like when you can indulge yourself in a super cool car like this? Well, why not join me, Roger Bailey, and we'll go and find out. And you join me at Porsche Centre Chester, one of the UK's largest and by my own experiences the best Porsche dealership out there. But don't just take my word for it, why not do what I did? Head over their way, meet the nice people and take a look for yourself. And taking a look at this 2021 Panamera, it is clear Porsche really has designed a car putting beauty ahead of other considerations. Here we find style, glamour even. It does not defer to aerodynamic add-ons. Quality materials surmounts weight saving, and that legendary Porsche look is safely preserved. By the very virtue of this being a low and wide form, we have a striking shape before us. The 2021 revisions give our car improved front and rear bumper sections and subtly reworked features, tidying up what has always been a handsome shape, a centre stage presence among other cars. And yet our sleek new Panamera has 4 doors and now a hatchback, and it makes a case as an all-round daily family driver. However, does its practicality defame its sporting character? Well, in a moment or two, we're going to find out. Right now though, let's just slip inside the inviting cockpit where we find styling, and the style stakes are just as high as they are outside. Piano black panels with touch sensitive controls and clickable switching areas are punctuated here and there with exquisitely tactile metallic controls. Look around and it's obvious to me and to anybody else that the Panamera Sport Turismo is not just elegant, it demonstrates a unique design language. It stands as an impressive achievement not only for its good looks but also for its ingenious technology, which translate to how well this car feeds your driving senses. Initial move off switches the car into EV mode, turning the petrol burner off and conveying one around in stealth mode. It's a near silent pleasure, safe in the knowledge there is zero pollution coming from our clever car. And being a Porsche, the Panamera comes with this masterful PDK dual clutch gearbox, which automatically does the job of switching imperceptibly from electric 2-wheel drive to all-wheel drive hybrid dual fuel mode. So are there any other plug-in hybrid benefits? Of course there are. There's the small matter of low CO2 emissions at just 56 grams per kilometre, reduced fuel consumption, lower tax and a future-proof ticket to being accepted in our pollution-sensitive cities. So a technical tour de force, but is there any of that Porsche sledgehammer power and performance? Clearly there is. The already potent 2.9 litre 330 brake horsepower turbocharged V6 engine is backed up by the instant boost of electrical assistance, sending total power to over 550 brake horsepower and an even more impressive 750 Newton-meters of torque. This means a 0 to 60 time of just 3.4 seconds and onto a top end speed of 100 180 miles per hour. Downsides? Well, road noise is an ever-present Porsche driver's companion, and its presence here, our car is bigger than some minuscule UK roads may wish to accommodate, and there's a price to pay for the Panamera's exclusivity, and that's a long and expensive options list, plus some safety options that would come fitted as standard in more mainstream models. That said, try one and you will be smitten by the way the Panamera drives, and I promise you this hybrid is as good as the rest of the lineup. The grip afforded is huge and the steering is quick, accurate, and it's sublime. Given it weighs more than 2,000 kilograms, this performance is astonishing, and compared with full-sized limos from other high-end manufacturers, there's very little contest. Some say this car is like a 911 for the practical person, but for me, the Panamera is a GT car for driving over long distances in supreme comfort, and it delivers this ability in abundance, not just for the driver but also for the passengers. Sitting in sumptuous leather, seeing the gorgeous fixtures and the high-end tech wherever they look. And once out on the motorway, the Panamera's natural stomping ground, our car is comfortable, settled, and magnificent. So what we have with the Sport Turismo is a technical achievement and a fabulous luxury car, one that's rewarding to drive, being blessed with all of the dynamics of its conventionally powered siblings, including a solid amount of silken punch. And to those who say that modern cars lack style and charisma of the bygone days, well, this Porsche Panamera Sport Turismo is simply the winning argument.
Porsche's sports car, limo, shooting brake now has more ability and more cool factor than ever before. In fact, it is the best it's ever been. In the past, some said the Panamera was a car looking for a job to do, but now Porsche has markedly improved all sides of its character. Refinement levels are perfectly judged. Steering and front-end response make the car feel smaller, more nimble, and more engaging to drive. And the Panamera now legitimately does the job Porsche needs it to do, spanning a broad spectrum of talents and tackling its rivals on multiple levels. You see, it is a super fast estate car, and it's a luxury car, and it is a hugely capable sports car. One that's got me thinking, is there any real rival for Porsche's extraordinary Panamera Sport Turismo? So, thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, please feel free to click the little like button, as in doing so it will tell YouTube to recommend it to more people, and comments are always welcomed. I read every single one and I'll reply to most. And if you haven't already, please think about subscribing, and if you hit this little notification bell, I'll send you another video.